The storytelling stone that could bring tales to life. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there was a magical stone known as the storytelling stone. This wasn't just any stone, it was a stone that could bring tales to life. The storytelling stone was found in a hidden cave by a young girl named Elara. Elara was a curious and imaginative child who loved stories more than anything else. One day, while exploring the cave, Elara discovered the storytelling stone. It was a smooth, shiny rock that seemed to glow with a soft light. Elara picked it up and held it close to her heart. She could feel a warmth emanating from the stone, and she knew that it was special. Elara decided to take the storytelling stone home and keep it safe. She placed it on her windowsill, where it could catch the sunlight and shine brightly. Every day, Elara would sit by the window and talk to the stone, sharing her stories and dreams with it. One day, as Elara was talking to the storytelling stone, she noticed that the stone seemed to be listening more intently. She continued her story, and suddenly, the stone began to glow brighter. A soft light enveloped the room, and Elara could feel a strange sensation. She looked around and saw that the room had changed. The walls were covered in vibrant colors, and the furniture had transformed into something out of a fairy tale. Elara realized that the storytelling stone had brought her story to life. She was standing in a magical forest, surrounded by tall trees and sparkling streams. She could hear the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves. It was the most beautiful place she had ever seen. Elara decided to explore the magical forest. She walked through the trees, marveling at the beauty around her. She found a clear stream where she could see her reflection, and she saw a girl who looked just like her. She was wearing a beautiful dress made of flowers and had a crown of stars on her head. Elara approached the girl and introduced herself. The girl smiled and said, "I am the princess of this magical forest. I have been waiting for someone to bring my story to life." Elara was thrilled to meet the princess and decided to help her. They spent the day exploring the forest, solving puzzles, and having adventures. Elara learned that the princess needed to find a magical flower that could grant her 3 wishes. The next day, Elara and the princess set off on their quest. They traveled through the forest, over mountains, and across rivers. They encountered many challenges, but Elara's courage and the princess's kindness helped them overcome them. Finally, they reached the magical flower. It was the most beautiful flower Elara had ever seen, with petals that shone like stars and leaves that glowed with a soft light. The princess picked the flower and thanked Elara for her help. With the magical flower in her hand, the princess made her first wish. She wished for peace and happiness for all the creatures in the forest. The forest came alive with joy and harmony, and the animals celebrated together. The princess made her second wish for a castle filled with love and laughter. A beautiful castle appeared in the heart of the forest, and the creatures of the forest were invited to live there. They celebrated with feasts and dances, and the forest was filled with joy. The princess made her third wish for a world where stories were always told. The forest became a place where storytellers from all over the world came to share their tales. The air was filled with the sound of laughter and applause, and the forest was a place of magic and wonder. Elara and the princess returned to the magical forest, where they were greeted with cheers and applause. The forest was now a place of joy and celebration, a place where stories were always told. Elara thanked the storytelling stone for bringing her story to life and for helping her make a difference in the magical forest. She promised to always keep the stone safe and to use it to bring more stories to life. From that day forward, Elara became known throughout the land as the girl who could bring stories to life. She used the storytelling stone to help others, to bring joy to the world, and to inspire people with her tales. And so, the story of the storytelling stone that could bring tales to life became a legend in the land, a story that was told to inspire and bring joy to all the children of the land. It was a reminder that stories have the power to change the world, to bring joy to the hearts of people, and to create a better future. And every night, as the stars twinkled in the sky, the children of the land would look up and whisper, "There goes Elara, the girl who could bring stories to life." And they would dream of the day they too could embark on their own adventures, to explore the world, to meet new friends, and to create their own stories. And so, the story of the storytelling stone that could bring tales to life became a tale of hope and inspiration, a story that would be told for generations to come.